Hi guys. In our last video, we showed you how to make these crosses, the small ones. And this video, we're going to show you how to make these crosses, the large ones. So, do you remember me telling you that everything begins from the gamma? Do you remember this? Well, if you want to see it again, go to the first video where I explained it, and you'll find it there, the instructions. So for this cross, we're going to need 4 gammas. So after we have made 2 gammas, we make a B. That's another Greek letter. So how we make it? So when you make the gamma, you've got these pockets that you use to make a small cross. So what I do here is I take one gamma and I put it in the other one. So see, what I've made here is this. Then I take the other palm leaf and in the same way I put it through the other pocket so it's more steady. So this is what I've got. This is called a P in Greek. It's a Greek letter too. So it's made of 2 gammas. So here is the bit more difficult part. So after you've made this, you turn it on your side with the palm leaves on your left, and then you turn this upwards so you make a small triangle. Can you see that there? So you make the triangle and then you put it down again so it's more steady, and then you turn it over to the other side. See, like that. So in this part you also have to make a triangle. So now you take it upwards and at the side again behind that. Did you see that? Not very difficult. Then you take this, the leaf, you take it from the front, and then you start circling around and around, a bit tight, not too tight, until you reach the length that you want. And then you take this pointy part and you fit it in this corner. See how easy it was? And then when you pull it, that's it. You see, you've got one part of the cross, one of the 4 triangles. So let's try it again on the other side. So you've got it on your right always, and then you take it upwards, you bring it in the front so you can make the triangle more stable, and then you take it to the other side from the back, like this. Then we take it upwards again to create the other triangle, and then you bring it down to make it more stable like you did before. And then again, you start circling around and around and around the main part, right? So this is the tricky part. Not a tricky, well, something you have to pay attention to. Well, you see when I'm holding this, the first one that I've made, I've got the edge on the right side. So now I would like the edge to go to the left side, because it will be better when you make the final cross. So then again, I take the edgy part and I put it through the triangle, and here I am. So if you look at this from far, you'll see that I've got them on a different side of the palm leaf. So this is the half of the cross. So if I do this again, I've got a ready one of something that's already ready here. So it's there. And now what I do is very, very, very easy. So I open one of them and I put the other one through. So let's see how it goes. You see, now I've got all the edgy parts looking towards the same direction. That's why I wanted them to be on the opposite side before. And what I do now, let me put this down so you can see it. What I do is that I start pulling the outward one a bit at a time, and then the inward one, and then the outside one again, and the inward one again. So when it's tight enough, you've got the cross. So here it is. I don't think it was that difficult. Maybe it needs a bit practicing, but I think that in the end you're going to do it just fine. So this is the cross that I told you we would make. And stay tuned because in our next video, we're going to show you how this one's made. As you can see, it's got 6 on each side. So it's a cross, I don't know, multi-cross, let's say that. Okay? So, see you next one. Bye.